Hi students, welcome back. How are you? I hope you all are safe and healthy. So students, we were learning about the fraction in our chapter 6 and previously we discussed about like fraction and unlike fraction. And we also did few exercises for addition and subtraction of like fraction. So it's good to revise. What is like fraction? Yes, all those fractions which are having the same denominators are like fraction. What is an unlike fraction? Exactly. When the denominators of the fractions are different, that will be the unlike fraction. How can we add the like fraction? Simply, we will take the denominator as common and add the numerators. Can we subtract the like fraction? Yes, we can subtract the like fraction in the same way. We will keep the denominator as common and subtract the numerators. Let's start with the unlike fraction in detail. Yes, students. Up till now, we have learned how to add and subtract like fractions. Like fractions. Like fractions were those which were having the same denominator. The same denominator was under like fraction. Now we have to see addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. It will be a little different, okay? Not tough. A little different, I explain you. How can we add unlike fractions? Dissimilar fractions. Dissimilar fractions means all those who are not same. Why? Because their denominators are not same. So those are unlike fractions. I'll tell you step by step, okay? I will show you, I will repeat with you many times. Don't get confused, okay? Now, to make it easy, I divide the procedure, how we will add or subtract unlike fractions in two basic steps, okay? See, in step 1, we have to change all the unlike fractions, dissimilar fractions, which are not same with different denominators into like fractions, into similar fractions. Means all those unlike fractions which were having different denominators, we will change them into like one. Means we will change their denominators into a same denominator, okay? So then we will simply add or subtract, okay? After finishing this, then we will proceed to the adding or subtracting. Because we learned how to do the similar fractions. Now you simply and only have to learn about this, that how you will change unlike fraction into like fraction. Because addition and subtracting of similar fractions you already learned. See, how to change unlike fraction into like fraction. See, we have to do something. We have to do some procedure so that we can get the same denominators. After that, we will add, okay? To add two fractions, I can always multiply. See, I told you what I will do with the denominators. I will multiply the denominators together to find out two denominators that are the same. Very simple. See this. I have to add 1 by 2 and 1 by 6. Okay, and as we know that the different denominators means unlike fraction, what I will do, I will simply multiply 2 with 6. That becomes 12. So 12 will be a new denominator. Then I will write fractions with 12 as the denominator. See, here I multiply 2 with 6 and here I will multiply 6 with 2. Means I will multiply them with each other. So I will get the same denominator. If I will multiply 2 with 6, means it is 12. And when I will multiply this 6 with this 2, it will also become 12. Means 12 and 12, same denominator. But When I will multiply denominators, I will also multiply the numerators. Okay. In this way, I will write 1 by 2 multiply by 6. Okay. 1 by 2 multiply by 6. It will become 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. Here also I had 1 by 6, 1 by 6, and I told you when I am multiplying it with this, I will multiply this with this. So I am going to multiply it with 2. 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2, and 6 multiplied by 2 will be 12. Okay. So when the denominators become same, we can simply add or subtract them. Okay, with the same formula as I told you in like fraction. Confused? No problem. I will explain you again. I'm all here to help you. Okay. Maths only need practice, student. Whenever you will practice, you will never be confused. Okay. See this. 1 by 8 and 2 by 3. What they want us to do? They want us to add them. But as we know that 8 and 3 both denominators are different, so it's an unlike fraction. Okay. So to make unlike fraction into a like fraction, we will change the denominators into the same one. How we will do this? I simply tell you, if you are having here 1 by 8 and here 2 by 3, you will change this by multiplying this one and change this by multiplying this. Okay, here you have 1 by 8. So what is this? 3. You will multiply it with 3. And here you are having 2 by 3. So you will multiply it with 8. Okay. So as you know, 8 3s are 24 and 3 8s are 24. Remember we have done in multiplication? We can check our tables like this. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. So these are vice versa. And this is the easiest way to get the same denominator. So here also 8 multiplied by 3, 24. 3 multiplied by 8, 24. So we will multiply the numerator also accordingly. If we are multiplying denominator with 3, we will also multiply the numerator with 3. Here we are multiplying the denominator with 8. So we will also multiply the numerator with 8. Okay. So, when we multiply the denominator with 3, 8 3s are 24. So, we will also multiply this numerator with 3. It is 1. So, 1 3s are 1. Here, we multiply the denominator with 8. 3 8s are 24. So, same here, we will multiply this numerator with 8 also. 2 8s are 16. So, we will get the same denominator. As we will get the same denominator, we can simply add the numerators to get the answer. 3 plus 16 is equal to 19. Well done. See students, I want to tell you one more thing here. Subtraction of unlike fraction we are doing, okay? It can be addition of the unlike fraction also. But see, here the question is 11 by 15 minus 3 by 5. See this. Already 15. You can see one thing. Just to go to multiply like this with this and this with this, we can see this also. If I will simply multiply this fraction, I will not touch this fraction, I will not change this fraction, I can only change this fraction also. Okay. How? If I will see, I said if I recite table of 5, okay, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. I will find out here, okay. 15 is there. If you have different denominators, but you can see the other denominator is present in the same in this denominator's table, like this 15 can come under the table of 5. So I will only go up till that point. See, 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. So I will not change this and I will not multiply this. I will first check the table of 5. I checked 5 multiplied by 3 will be 15. So with 3 I will only multiply my numerator. Okay. Whenever I will change any denominator, I will also multiply with the same digit with my numerator also. Okay, if I am multiplying 5 with 3, then whatever the numerator is here, I will multiply it with 3 also. Okay, so to change this, to get the common denominator, I am only changing this part. I am not changing this part. Okay, it can also be happen. Sometimes we need to change both parts because both denominators are so different and they are not coming under anyone's table. So we have to change both of them. Sometimes because here we see that if I will read 5's table, this will come under there. So we don't need to change this one and I will only change this. After that, I will find that 11 by 15 and 9 by 15 both are having the same denominators. Okay, and I will simply subtract them and get the answer. See another example. We are having 5 by 6 and 2 by 15. See, I will read the table of 6 and I also read the table of 15. I found that 6 5s are 30 and 15 2s are 30. There is one digit which is common in both tables. Because if I will multiply them together, like 6 multiplied by 15 and 15 multiplied by 6, that will be a very great number. I don't need that. I want to make my thing simple. Okay, so I will simply check, can I get a common denominator by deciding the table of 6. So I said I found out 6 5s are 30 and 15 2s are 30. So I will multiply this part with 5 and this part with 2. Okay, simply 6 5s are 30, 15 2s are 30. So when I will multiply it with 5, I will multiply the numerator also with 5. So 5 5s are 25. As 15 2s are 30, so I will multiply my numerator also with 2. 2 2s are 4. Now because the denominators are same, 30, I will keep them as a common and I will subtract 4 from 25. It will be 21. Now I can simple my answer. See, remember in multiplication and division, I told you we will leave our answer in the simplest form. How much we can reduce, we will reduce the answer. Okay. See here, we reduce the answer. It is not a new thing. You all have already done this. I told you in many places, many times how to reduce the answer, how to simplify your answer. See this, you can see 21 and 30. In table 3, 3 7s are 21 and 3 10s are 30. So you will simply divide it with 3 and you will simplify your answer by writing 7 by 10. Yes students, as I told you to keep open your notebooks also side by side so you can write down the important points. See, on textbook page number 59, you are having this question. Subtract 1 by 3 from 1 by 2. Means from 1 by 2. Means first of all you have to see 1 by 2 will be the first one because from here, from it you will subtract this one. So, and what you have to do? Subtract minus 1 by 3. So, you will put the question in order. What the question was? Subtract 1 by 3 from 1 by 2. So you will write 1 by 2 first because from it you have to subtract it. And you have to subtract, so you put the subtraction sign. Now on the second step, you will see the denominators of the fractions. As you saw that these two are different, means these are unlike fractions. So what is the first step? Yes, we have to change them to one common denominator. Okay, we have to change them into one common denominator. How can we change them into a one common denominator? Very easy. Simply, we will take this part and we will multiply it with this denominator. Okay, and we will take this fraction and we will multiply it with its denominator. Okay, now check. If I will write 3 multiplied by 1, as I told you, you will not only multiply the denominator, you have to multiply the numerators also. So in this way, you will write 3 multiplied by 1 and 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, means 3 multiplied by 1, 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, what is this? Subtraction sign. You will put subtraction sign. Now see this. Here, 2 multiplied by 1. So you will write 2 multiplied by 1. What is the other thing? 2 multiplied by 3 means 2 multiplied by 3. Now, see, put the is equal to sign also. Now solve is equal to 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. What is the sign? Subtraction. 2 ones are 2. 2 threes are 6. Now subtract. See, both denominators are same. Now you will subtract it as a like fraction. Exactly. You will take the denominator in common. You will put the values of first fraction, first numerator, and the second fraction's numerator, like 3 minus 2. Now 3 minus 2 is 1. And what is the denominator? 6. So answer will be 1 by. Yes, students. Now another question. Here we have to add. Okay, but that is the second step. First, what we have to do? We have to check the denominators. The denominators are different, means clear example of unlike fraction. So first of all, we will change unlike fraction into like fraction. Okay, this is the first step. How? Now, see, the denominator is 3 and the denominator is 5. Simply, you can, usually it is like that you will multiply this part with this, means with 5, and this part means 1 by 5 with this thing. What is this? 3. Yeah, means like this. Okay, I'll show you. Means you can simply say 1 by 3 multiplied by 5. You can say that, and this is addition. You can put it here. 1 by 5 multiplied by with this thing. Okay, it is like that. And the other way I told you earlier, it was, you can read the table of 3. 3 ones are 3, and side by side table of 5. Okay, you found that 3 5s are 15, and already you know the vice versa, but still I want to make you clear, so I am writing the whole table here. 15. See, 15 and 15 both are same, but I don't need to do this because you know, if you know 3 multiplied by 5, see this 3 and this 5, if I will took these two only, 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. And what will be if I write here 5 first, multiply by, and here 3. So 5 multiplied by 3, that is also 15. See, the same answer. This you have done in multiplication and division many times. So I already know that, but still for your convenience and to make you confident, I do this. But no need to do this again and again. You are in level 3, so grown up. And do it like this. 3 simply, you should know 3 5s are 15, 5 3s are 15. So in that case, you can get the same denominator. Okay, so what you will do? You will not only multiply the denominators, you will also multiply the denominators. Okay, I want to make you clear. You are going to multiply the denominators also. 1 I told you with 5 you are going to say with denominators also, and 3 multiplied by 5. What you are going to do? Add. This is 1. So you are going to multiply it with this denominator. So numerator will also be multiplied with the same, and denominator will also be multiplied with the same. Simply 1 5s are 5, 3 5s are 15. What is the sign? Addition sign. 1 3s are 3 and 5 3s are 15. See, the same denominator. Now what you have to do? You simply have to add. So you can do it here and here also, no problem. You can keep the denominator in common like this, the same denominator, because both are same, both are like, it is comes under like fraction. So you will write it 15. You will put 5 here, addition sign here, 3 here, 5 plus 3. Excellent. 8. 8 by what I will write here? The denominator. Which denominator I will write? This 3? No. This 5? No. I will write that denominator which I make it in first step, and that is the common denominator, same denominator both fractions are having now, and that is 15. See students, here is another example. It is question number 4 on page number 60 textbook. I just want to show you, because every time it is not necessary to change both the fractions. Okay, it's a clear example of a unlike fraction, we know, because the denominators are different. I just want to show you, sometimes by changing only one fraction can give you a same denominator. Okay, see, why and why? First of all, why? Because to keep your question, to keep your answer simple, okay, in a reduced form, in a simplest form. We learned in multiplication to leave the answer in the simplest form. As much as we can reduce, we will reduce that. Okay, same here. So we are having this fraction. I will check that can I have 9, the biggest denominator, in this table? What is this? 3. So I will recite the table of 3 and I find out if I will multiply it with 3, I will have 9. Okay, and that is the same denominator here we have. So without making or without disturbing it, we will only change this part. How? I will show you. Question was 1 by 9 plus 2 by 3. I will keep it like this here, and I will only multiply this part. As I told you, I recite the table of 3 and find out 9 is here at the place of 3. So I will only multiply numerator also with the 3 and denominator also with the 3. It will be 1 by 9 plus 2 multiplied by 3, 6. 3 multiplied by 3, 9. Now, you can clearly see both denominators are exactly, they both are same. So, I will keep it in common. I will put down the values. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 by 9. So, it's resolved. See this? We changed different denominators into the same denominators and simply add them. This is very simple. You just need to practice them. See students, another example. It is also on textbook page number 60, question number 4. See, you are having different denominators. I told you sometimes it is not needed to change both fractions. Both fractions. So what you will say? You will see the biggest number of the denominator. The biggest number of the denominator is 10 here. So you will go with the other part of the fraction and you will read the table of 5. Maybe you will have this big denominator in under table 5. Okay. So 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are, here you go, 5 twos are 10. So simply multiply with 2. Now what you will do? You will only multiply the first fraction with the digit you found. Okay, numerator also and denominator also. What you have to do here? Subtraction. You will write subtraction, and this fraction part you will copy down simply and as it is, like this. Okay, now 2 twos are 4, 5 twos are 10. What you have to do? Subtraction. What is this? 3 by 10. Got it? See, the denominators are same. Both denominators are same. So now you will keep it as common. What is here? 4. What you have to do? Subtraction. What is the next one? 3. 4 minus 3. Very good. 1. What is the denominator? 10. And that's all. Easy? Yes, it is. Yes. Here you go with another example. It is also on textbook page number 60, question number 4. Under question number 4, you are having these parts. See, this is a different sort of question. As I told you in pi example, that if you are having one whole number, you will change it into a fraction. Okay, into a fraction. So if you are having this sort of question, you will see the other part of fraction, 6 by 7. So here you go, that the 7 is the total number of equal parts. So simply what you will do, you will start doing like this. 1 whole means 7 by 7, because your denominator is here, the 7 means you know that 1 whole is equal to 7 equal parts. Okay, so you will simply write the fraction like this. 7 by 7, what is this? Minus. So you will do minus. This is 6 by 7. You will put down here. Now see, the denominators are same, so no need to change anything. Write 7 like this. Put the values like this. And 7 minus 6, 1. By what is the denominator? 7. And that's all. Good luck. Practice and do it well. Yes, students, I showed you many examples and I resolved many questions in front of you. So I hope it is clear to you. Now this is homework time. You have to do textbook page number 57 and 60. Remember, every time when we are going to solve the textbook questions, we used to do it on our notebook. Please students, do it very neatly. Mark properly your chapter name, your chapter number. Write down clearly chapter 6, chapter name fraction. Whatever you are doing like fraction and unlike fraction. Yes, mark it like fraction. And when you are doing unlike fraction, mark it unlike fraction. Okay. Proper and neat handwriting. Don't write under the margins. Very good. And then open your activity book. Write down date. Put that, open your page number 46 and 47. Okay. And solve them also. Stay safe. Wash your hand and kill coronavirus together. Okay. Don't be panic. It's very easy to kill it. Okay. But stay home. Stay safe. Keep smiling.